So one of the questions obviously is from Vice Selvan Vice. What inspired the book? So by the way,
inspired the book?
we don't know what the book is about.
The book is...
It's a fiction book.
It's fiction. I guess you could say it is a comedy sci-fi. I would say speculative fiction. Or if I may be so bold, literary fiction. But I won't be so bold. It's essentially very hard to give you a one-liner that doesn't in some way ruin the novel for me. Also, I'm really enjoying the suspense that I'm making.
Oh, then don't.
What is it about? But
Then
basically...
what do you want them to know about the book before reading?
It's very funny. It's a thinly veiled conduit for my philosophical opinions, like everything else I do. And I really surprised myself with this book. This book represents something very important to me. It's like I was someone different before this book, and I became someone else so I could write this book. Like I figured something out that I can't articulate, but something happened to me, and I was like, now I'm ready. And also very important, not an easy breezy reading book. It's a little challenging. It's a little dense. Not to say it's boring, but it will require some effort on your part. It requires attention to read the book. Parts of it are very dense, and that could have been removed during the editing process, and I did not. Because I was like, all access to entertainment we have is easy. Everything is easy entertainment, and that's fine, and it has its place. But there should be some place in your life for difficult entertainment also, where difficult entertainment, something that it is not easy to access, that you make the effort, and you feel like from making the effort to gain access to this piece of entertainment, have subconsciously been altered in some way. Sometimes you very consciously realize, oh, I learned this because of how this guy shoots a film or writes a book or whatever. But subconsciously, you won't know immediately, but you've been altered because you feel like...
There's a give and take.
You feel like you earned access to this. And that's also fine. This is also not to say that it's damn difficult to read or something. It's fine on medium.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. It's also those kind of books have a high payoff. Yeah, because you feel like you really put effort into understanding it, and it doesn't feel hollow.
Yeah, abstruse, opaque novels have like fan clubs where people quote them for like hundreds of years after that. Not saying that'll happen with this book, but I'm like, there is a very direct correlation between how hard this thing is and the level of devotion that it inspires, but the audience gets more and more limited.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
That's the price. There's a drop-off. It's like guitar lessons.
Yeah.
There's a massive drop-off, but the people who stay get rewarded much higher because you feel like you got through a hill that not everybody did. And again, it's not like...
I quit guitar lessons in 2 months.
You're not romanticizing difficulty, but you're right. Like there's so many easy, not even easy, like to a point it's optimized. Like I'm sure they do book readings and we kind of felt like readers struggle in chapter 4. So kind of smoothing out chapter 4.
Literally, like this is some of the feedback, and very often I would incorporate the feedback, and equally as often I'd be like, nah.
What is the feedback you incorporated, and what did you...
There's a lot of the book which is things that were obvious to me that needed to be explained more. So a lot of the rewrites were based on that. This is the 7th draft of the...
Oh!
Yeah.
7th draft.
The 2nd was the only major rewrite. And after that, it's just been like small tweaks just to explain stuff more.
What was the no way, this is a line, I'm not changing that?
Many. So like with the first round of edits, I would get like huge highlighted sections of text, like very long. And sometimes I would look at that and I'd be like, okay, am I being indulgent here? And can I cut something out? And very often I could. But sometimes I was like, nah, this is meant to be like this.
Hey, if listening to 1 hour long podcast isn't your thing, this is a perfect channel for you. Subscribe for more such short recordings of me talking alone or with my friends, and I won't be a true YouTuber if I don't say like, share and subscribe. Bye.